Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick video here on something I was thinking about. I'm actually in the process of editing another video right now to be put out probably this weekend. Um, but this is something I know that other people have probably already thought about and would like to see implemented into the game. And I would too, and I'll explain all my reasons why here in a second. But that's the aspect of adding in dogs. Um, there's going to be a lot of comparisons between Way of the Hunter and Call of the Wild, and this is one area that Call of the Wild does have that excels a little bit over Way of the Hunter, and that's being able to have the bloodhounds that can track down your animals that you shot. And um, while I love the tracking aspect in this game with the blood trails and the difficulty of it, sometimes, especially when we're playing the ranger realistic kind of setting where you can't use the tracking sense, I think dogs would be a real big help. And maybe they didn't want to include that in right away. Don't want to like necessarily make it the game too easy. They want to try to make it as realistic as possible. But I do know that people who go out and hunt, they can use dogs and they use it to help track down their prey and everything like that. So I think that this game could really benefit from that and help to still keep the aspect of like the ranger realistic hunting realistic, but also make it a little bit easier to help us to find the things, especially after everything that um, I've had on some of these videos, which again you'll see in the video coming out here in the weekend. But with the serious difficulty it has on in trying to get your harvests. But I was thinking about the aspect of with the dogs, though they could do it in such a unique way here in Way of the Hunter that would make it even more interesting, and I think add a greater depth of gameplay to it. And that's to buy the dog. You know, you would have it and say it's you could buy it by age. All right, so you go to like a shop market or something like that. Like you go to buy the weapons and things, but you can look through a variety of different dogs that have different ages and different skills assigned to them already. And obviously, once you get an animal, then you could still level it up and increase and everything. But I think it would be kind of cool to have it where, like, say you got like a puppy, whatever, right? And it's inexperienced and stuff. And before it would even get out to uh, be able to help you track and everything like that, you would need to like train it beforehand. And kind of like you'd use the firing range to zero your sights and to perfect your abilities and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool if the dogs could just be like trained up before you can actually start using them effectively. It'd take a little bit of time or whatever, right? But as they were trained, their skills became better. I mean, Caldwell's already got this a little bit um, to a certain degree, but I just think like if you once you finally get them out in the field, it's like you have to train them up before you get them out in the field. But once you get them out in the field, then they start progressing even better, whatever, right? Um, and just give new skills in that way. But on top of it, I thought it would be really kind of cool since they already have a feature implemented in the game of um, animals aging and maturing, and then getting to a point where they're older and they pass away. That if they did something similar for your animals, and I know this could be controversial, but I think there'd be kind of like a way to cycle through and keep keep the experience fresh and new and everything like that, and keep you trying to do stuff over time and everything like that, and develop new relationships with your new animals and so on and so forth. That uh, as they got older, sure they would be getting better and better and better, but maybe like as they got older, they would start slowing down, or having some difficulties, and then eventually they would pass on and everything like that, and you'd lose that benefit, and you'd have to start all over with a brand new dog, kind of like you do in real life. I think that'd be a really unique feature. Obviously, they shouldn't have it so that the animals die or age as quickly as the deers, and well, I should say the dogs shouldn't age as quickly as all the other animals in the game. They would definitely have to be a much slower process so that they stick around for a while and everything. But I think it'd be kind of cool. But then on top of it, I was thinking like it would be cool if they to help out with like a multiplayer portion of it. Um, that you could like sell dogs that you've trained personally or that other people sold, you could buy from them, and I think that would help like an economy for like people who are struggling with money but have like a little bit of time and they just want to invest in training dogs. That they could train the dogs and get them up to a certain point and put them on the market and stuff and sell them, and the people who don't want to spend the time into it could then um, search the market and buy the animals that way. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that they shouldn't have it so that the people who do that can set the prices. I think the prices should be set based upon in-game amounts, where it's like a dog of a certain age would be this amount of money, and then you train it, and it would add to it this amount of additional costs or things like that, right? Um, or as it got older, maybe it would start then decreasing in price because of how old it is to pass it on and stuff like that. If you just wanted to have a quick, um, high level experienced animal on it, whatever, but you didn't want to spend the money and stuff like that, that could help out. So you would pay maybe less for an older animal, even though it's got a lot of experience. I know, there's like a lot of variables to figure out and stuff, but I thought that way it could have a set price, and you'd always know about what you're getting by buying it instead of having the market be manipulated by people who are um, want to take advantage of the system, I should say, that are greedy and want to just you know it happens in every game. They just try to go for the get the biggest money, get the biggest bang for their buck type of thing and stuff. And I'm not saying that it still couldn't be potentially manipulated, but I think if it's like established and set at a certain price point, um, so like say a a puppy is like $500 or whatever, right? But then you get like a teenage dog with a little bit of skills in it, like two or three different skills. So like we'll say two skills. Each skill is like another couple $100 added to it. So you have a teenage dog that's probably worth on its own 800 plus with two skills at 200 each. That'd bring up to like what 1200. So to give you that idea, that's what I was thinking of for like the prices and stuff. So um, I don't know. I mean, it's just a thought process. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about. I mean, I know there's like a lot of different ways to do it, but I think it add a interesting aspect of gameplay to Way of the Hunter that would be unique to it, that would fit in theme in line with what they have developed here with the game, and I think it would just be like a really cool way to go about it. So. Um, Anyways, that's pretty much all I want to say. I would love to hear what you guys' thoughts are. If you want to drop some comments down there, give me your input, and maybe we can like work with this and talk to the devs and see if they can like work on this feature or something, But love to hear from you. So until the next time, though, I appreciate any of your comments, your thumbs up, and again any subscriptions. Great to hear from you guys. All have a good one. Take care. Happy hunting. Bye.